Hi, Tim.
Hi.
This is conversation we were gonna have last time. Well, we did have it last time.
Yeah.
But I deleted the file.
An accident.
Yeah. No, I did it on purpose.
You did?
Yeah, I didn't.
It was an accident.
I thought it was garbage.
Oh, really?
I thought we should.
I thought it was an accident.
I'm gonna make you do this again. Probably like at least 100 times until we get it right.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna get it right this time either, because I didn't prepare. Just like last time, I didn't prepare. So
you should do some more interviewing.
I should write some questions down maybe. And
what are we gonna talk about?
well, last time I was asking you about the Oscars because I hadn't seen the Oscars. See, for the audience at home, Tim is a big movie fan.
Yeah.
And
a big Oscar fan.
A big Oscar fan.
The Oscars is one of my favorite days of the year.
Is it a holiday?
It's like Christmas.
Yeah.
For me, it's more fun than Christmas.
I've enjoyed going to Tim's parties for the Oscars in past years.
But you didn't come this year.
Yeah, this year I was a little bit upset because of the way that Hollywood acted during the elections. And
some of the stars backed Hillary.
Yeah. Some of the stars acted very, narrow-minded and childish, yep. That's a word I'd use too.
Some of them attacked Susan Sarandon for voicing her opinion, which was right. I'm just kidding.
It was the correct opinion. I agree with.
Yeah, I agree with her opinion. Yeah, she's one of my biggest heroes, role models, especially for someone her age.
What's your favorite role that she's had?
I'm saying just as a political activist.
Yeah,
I don't know. As a movie star, her roles aren't necessarily my favorite roles, but
yeah, she was
good in The Meddler last year.
The Meddler?
Yeah, it came out last year.
What was that about?
She's like an over-involved mom. Like, she keeps involving herself in her daughter's life, and then she involves herself in other people's lives she meets. And just acts like a mother to everyone.
Is that a comedy? Or
yeah.
Okay.
It's called The Meddler She Meddles.
It wasn't like Mother Dearest or something?
No.
Alright. So...
J.K. Simmons is her love interest. In it.
Was she out at Dakota Access Pipeline at all?
I don't know if she went out there, but she's talked about it.
Yeah, she's talked about it a lot.
Her and Josh Fox were on Chris Hayes' show and talked about it.
Yeah, that was
totally ripped on him.
That was a great interview, right, Tim?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she's one of my heroes. Shailene Woodley, because she's big on the No Dapple, and she's really political. And she was a Bernie Sanders surrogate. So was Josh Fox. He's a hero of mine, even though he kind of ripped on Jill Stein a little bit. Because he wanted her to drop out of the swing states so that Hillary Clinton could win, which I think is stupid. But, he did support Bernie when he was running, at least.
Yeah. I feel like at that point in the race, I kind of almost feel like the Trump victory was the best thing that could happen.
I think it is now, because Bernie Sanders is the most popular person in America. He represents America.
He does.
He's the American hero.
I think that
he's easily going to win the presidency next time now. And if it was Hillary Clinton, he wouldn't get the same kind of support, I think.
I think it's a combination of WikiLeaks and
because Hillary Clinton failed, everyone's looking to Bernie Sanders
and the bullshit the Democratic Party exposed, and I think some people still just follow that party line though, the Democratic Party line.
But they're dying. They're like a cat that refuses to die. That's just old and it needs to be put out of its misery, but keeps whining.
Yeah, and I don't think that a lot of those people understand what middle America, what life is like there. Hillary Clinton didn't go campaign there at all.
Yeah. He doesn't understand the Rust Belt. Bernie Sanders does.
Those people voted for Obama twice. Those states haven't voted Republican since 1988 or 1984.
And they did.
Yeah, they did vote Republican this time. You could say that Donald Trump tricked them.
But if Hillary Clinton was president now, people wouldn't be looking to Bernie Sanders as much, because they're looking for him because they're like, what went wrong? Why do we have Donald Trump as a president? So he's such a respected voice. But if Hillary Clinton was president, then he wouldn't be looked to at all. People would try to get rid of him as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's a hero because people want to know what we should do. So now he can easily become president next time. We only have to have 4 years of hell instead of possibly 8 with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. It was a little bit disappointing that he didn't try to challenge like the way that the DNC handled the primaries.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was gonna stay until the end, and then he like dropped out and started supporting the devil, basically. But and then like in recent times,
Jill Stein.
yeah. And in recent times, like he started like taking up the same narrative as the Democrats about the Russian hackers bullshit. Like it's the dumbest thing. That there's no evidence for it at all.
Yeah,
There's never been evidence for it, and now there's even less evidence because of the latest WikiLeaks showing that the CIA has ways to place like Russian fingerprints, and those methods got leaked. Like they got hacked into by, so anybody else could do that too. So we don't know if the DNC emails were hacked. We don't know who did it. WikiLeaks says that they were leaked to WikiLeaks, and I tend to believe WikiLeaks because they have 100% rating for truthfulness through the years.
Yeah. Other celebrities though, I like her, like Viggo Mortensen. She's a big Jill Stein supporter, and then Anna Bernie supporter.
Yeah.
That and Mark Ruffalo, and then Courtney Palm. She's huge environmentalist.
So you like Mark Ruffalo?
And,
what has he done?
He was a big Bernie supporter, and he's a big environmentalist.
That's good.
He's done the No Doubt Poll. He's been there.
I mean,
Courtney Palm is my favorite.
I hold on to my pro-life thing, my pro-life beliefs, so I'm not as big of a fan.
Everyone should look up Courtney Palm.
Right? Yeah, everybody should look up Courtney Palm. Tim's in love with Courtney Palm.
He's married.
Yeah. It's just not to be right.
Yeah. And she doesn't live around here.
Yeah. Where does she live?
California somewhere.
You should drive there and see her. No.
That's creepy.
Okay, that's not creepy at all.
It's pretty creepy.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about Viggo Mortensen. I thought that was like on some like live streams with Jill Stein.
Yeah,
like when she was running and stuff
right before the election.
Like I don't think I watched a lot of those, but those were cool.
Yeah, I watched some.
But yeah, I just after the election, like when Donald Trump got elected, I was sitting up in like all the college newspaper people at OSU, and like they were shocked. They were in disbelief, like huddling together, holding each other and stuff. And I was sitting there like giggling to myself. Like I was like, what's happening? Like this is crazy. Like it didn't really matter to me who won at that point. But like since I thought it was gonna be Hillary, and I didn't want her to be our president. And then Trump won, and I was just kind of like, it's Trump. Now what the fuck is he gonna do? So,
part of me was happy that he won because it was screw you to establishment. People say this is the way it's going to be, and you got to do it this way. And it was just a big FU that we can do what we want.
Yeah,
you can't control us, even though he's a horrible president. He's probably worse than Hillary Clinton would have been, but still,
he's better for the country.
I think it'll be a quicker resolution because he's there.
I think it's better for the country because like the maybe it'll make people wake up. Like with Clinton, people still would have been asleep, and
because people don't ignore it if it's like Obama doing it.
Yeah,
because Obama's a good guy, so it can't be bad. But then if Trump does the same thing, it's like this is horrible.
It's like
look at what that monster is doing. But Obama did the same thing when he did it. It's like, well, we should trust him.
Yeah,
it's Obama.
It's like the things that happened under Obama, like the black people getting shot and stuff by policemen. That wasn't his fault ever. But like if it happens under Trump, that'll be Trump's America.
And Hillary Clinton would have been accused of a lot of stuff. But everyone will criticize Trump for everything he does.
Yeah, so he won't be able to get away with anything.
Which is the way it should be.
It should
be criticized for everything.
Journalism is supposed to be a watchdog. They're kind of a watchdog, but they're only a watchdog for one party. So, like, the Democrats do a lot of shit too, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I don't. It's like I can't watch like news that's on TV anymore and take it seriously because I'm pretty sure there's a spin one way, or if it's Fox News, obviously it's going to be conservative spin. But it's CNN or whatever. It's just terrible. Like CNN's terrible. MSNBC is even worse. Like watching late night show hosts, like even Conan O'Brien, is just kind of like upsetting. Like how much he takes like the mainstream line.
I don't even watch him anymore. Any of those anymore.
Yeah.
I don't watch talk shows, like entertainment talk shows. I watch news talk shows, which are also entertainment, like Jimmy Dore, obviously. Jimmy Dore is one of my favorite celebrities too. He's not Hollywood though, but he's kind of a celebrity.
When Bill Burr was on Conan
Jimmy Dore
O'Brien,
retweeted one of my tweets too.
Oh yeah.
Conan some likes and retweets.
When Bill Burr was on Conan O'Brien, like that was my favorite take on the elections. Like that was awesome.
I really had it.
Yeah. Like it was just, he was right down the middle. Like he's like, oh, whatever, I don't care. Like I didn't like either of them, but
Bill Maher?
Bill Burr.
Oh, Bill Burr. I was gonna say that doesn't sound like Bill Maher.
It's like, I don't know.
I kind of hate Bill Maher now. I used to like him, but I don't like him anymore.
What did you think of his episode with Milo Yiannopoulos?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't see it either. I just listened to it, too.
I can't stand him anymore, Bill Maher.
I never liked Bill Maher.
I liked him in the old days.
Did you?
And he was like against when everything was conservative, so people that were somewhat liberal were cool because they were voicing what you wanted to hear, but now that there's more progressive sides that have a chance, and the people that are somewhat liberal but they're in the middle, they're trying to stop the progressive side. Now they're really pissing me off.
I guess I always grew up...
When everything was conservative there.
Yeah.
But
I always grew up religious right, so I didn't like those people as much.
Oh, yeah.
But,
when I was a kid, I didn't.
Yeah. Like, I
changed in my 20s.
I didn't change until I went into the Air Force, but... Yeah. Like, now, again, like, because those people are so pro-Democrats no matter what they do, like pro-establishment Democrats, that now I'm just kind of swinging back a little bit conservative, like agreeing with a lot of those people, but not entirely. Like I think on some issues, like some of those people on the internet, like the alternative sources of news, like conservative sources or whatever, like they have some right ideas, I think. Like they have ideas that progressives probably agree with, even though those people hate progressives. Like everything that the Democrats do, they blame on the progressives. Like it's like, oh, this is a progressive thing that the progressives did. Yeah. Progressives.
Conservatives don't even understand which people are really progressive and which people aren't.
Yeah.
Like people thought that Obama was progressive, but he's not.
He was exactly the same. He deported more people than George W. Bush. The travel ban that everybody hates by Trump was something that he wrote up during his presidency. People don't understand. They just think, oh, he's black, so it's okay. I don't know.
But he's also well-spoken, and he seems nice, and he seems admirable just by the way he talks and he presents himself.
But he's got a lot of charisma.
He's really charismatic. He's like Denzel Washington or something. He's just really
he's got that kind of deep voice too. Yeah. It's pleasant to listen to, and
you just think he's someone that should be respected when you hear him talk.
He like jokes around. It's like easy to like be like, oh, I like you. Yeah. But I mean, if he had ran again,
and Hillary Clinton does not have that quality.
She's
not charismatic at all.
I hate hearing her voice. Like I can't stand listening to her voice.
She has no appeal at all. Like her personality isn't likable even. It's not horrible, but it's not likable like Obama.
I can't. Like she was on like the debates and stuff, and like I would just start yelling at her on the TV. It's like I have some anger issues.
She seems kind of robotic too. Like it doesn't seem like she's being herself.
Nothing is real that comes out of her mouth. Nothing is real about that person.
She's programmed to do for her donors.
Like
whereas Bernie is like so passionate.
Like I watched.
He's the best speaker out of any politician.
The primary debates.
Like Jill Stein is pretty good too, but she's not as passionate as Bernie. She doesn't sound as passionate.
She's not as well spoken. I don't think. She's not.
She is pretty smart. She's a lot better spoken than Hillary Clinton, I think.
Yeah. I mean, Hillary Clinton is an actor, so in that regard, maybe she's a better speaker than Jill Stein. I don't know.
Jill Stein sounds a lot more intelligent, and she actually means what she says.
Yeah, I think that Hillary Clinton could star like in a Hollywood movie or something. I think
maybe
she's full of an awfully lot of shit.
She's not that good an actress, though. I think she acts a lot, but she's not good at it.
Yeah,
that's why she sounds like Obama's probably an actor, and he's an amazing. He should get an Oscar because he's like so good.
Yeah, he's good at fooling people.
He's like Denzel Washington, and Hillary Clinton is more like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how to compare it to. But
this is the recent poll we saw is that Bernie Sanders is the most popular politician. Yeah, and like
most popular person in America, but it was a news poll.
Yeah, and that was like the MSNBC, like when they reported it, they like just called him one of the most popular, and like Jordan Sheridan from like the Young Turks like retweeted it and was like, what's the odds that they don't change this? I think it was, and like somebody from MSNBC responded, it's like 100%.
Really?
We're not gonna change this. Yeah, it's like, well, that's really transparent. At least you got that going for you. Like you're really honest that you're full of shit. So. Well, I think that's about it for now. So,
let's talk again soon.
Yeah, let's do it.
Another one next time I come over to your house.
Yeah, we can, and then I won't delete it this time.
Okay.